After first putting the brakes on plans to create more pedestrian spaces in the city by closing some streets to cars, Mayor de Blasio now gives it the green light.
You create a situation where there are not protections and there's not enforcement, that you could put people in danger. And obviously the goal of an open street or safe street kind of structure is that people can enjoy it and experience the virtue of it and the social distancing without having a new danger from vehicles.
He says conversations with City Council, NYPD, and the Department of Transportation helped move this plan forward. During the next month, the plan will carve out 40 miles of pedestrian space. The goal is 100 miles and will also include widening some sidewalks, more bike lanes too. The mayor says streets that are around parks are the likely first candidates. The city anticipates as it warms up, people will want to be outside and they'll need more space.
One of the things he promised was to do so in the neighborhoods hardest hit. We are in the neighborhood the hardest hit. We're on the border here of Jackson Heights, Corona, Elmhurst.
Neighbors have been campaigning to include a 40-block stretch of 34th Avenue in Queens.
Well, that's why it's so important to have a long space. So it's about the people who live on that block and go out and have a little bit more space. So by having a long avenue through the entire neighborhood, from Jackson Heights to Corona, it means people can go out and not be clumped up.
The mayor says barricades will be put up and they will tailor enforcement based on each site.
That we want to be very cautious about making sure drivers are constantly given the message, slow down, drive safely.
Last week, a bill was introduced in City Council, and there was a hearing on Friday that would have required the administration to do this. The NYPD and DOT spoke out against it, but they have come to this agreement. The mayor says this will only be in place while New York is on pause.